Hey guys, it's Leo, and just a little disclaimer before I start this video. Last week I was diagnosed with an infection on my throat and I had to start taking antibiotics, and later this week I discovered that I'm allergic to the antibiotics I was taking. It's actually the second antibiotics that I discovered that I'm allergic to, and now my body is completely covered in red. There are pimples all over it. And 2 days ago, I had my face like all red. It was so huge. And now at least the face has gotten a little better. It's still a little redder than usual. And so if you see like my white arms, it's because I'm using a special cream. I'm also taking anti-allergics, but my body's still in the process of healing. And this process is taking like a little longer than I expected. And I don't know, I feel kind of tense, but at the same time, you know, we just have to take care. So if you see like those white or red things on my body, it's because of my allergies. Anyways, Clear Card Hen episode 10 was amazing, and I actually think Clear Card actually got its groove. It finally found itself, and it finally found a nice pace. So this episode was basically a meeting between Sakura and Akiho. Both of them spent a day together in Sakura's house, and everything happened from there. I loved this episode because I really liked the way both of them interact with each other. They're very good friends. And you know, the studio, the directors, the writers, and the animators, they did a very good job of translating that to the show itself. And I really liked seeing all the scenes and the way they interacted, the special faces, the special backgrounds. It was very beautiful. It was really beautiful, and I really liked that. And I still think that sometimes the relationship between Sakura and Akiho is way too perfect and way too, oh my god. And there was a very funny scene when they were talking about things they don't like eating. And Kero-san did a very special interaction with the public, like, why are you talking about that like that? Why do you care? You know, because they felt like they were a little worried because they couldn't eat that specific thing, and I don't remember the name, konnyaku. They couldn't eat konnyaku, and because of that, they kind of felt guilty. I mean, but it was funny, and I really liked their interaction. I really like Akiho, so it was very nice seeing them together like that. I really liked this episode, and I also liked the back and forth between Sakura and Kero. Kero wasn't even there with Sakura, but you could sense that Sakura was remembering him inside her closet, and he was there. She was talking to Akiho but remembering him. And another thing I noticed is that Akiho's bunny, I don't remember the bunny's name, Akiho's bunny, it appears a lot, and the camera goes to the bunny a lot, and I have no idea why. That makes me very suspicious of that bunny. But I think Akiho has something to do with everything that's going on. We have no answers yet, but we had a new card. We actually had 2 new cards appearing this episode. It was very interesting because I felt like one of the cards went straight to Akiho, and I thought, why is this card going for her? Is there something going on that this card is actually searching for Akiho, or is it just a coincidence? The card was just attacking someone who was just there close to Sakura. We don't know, but it was funny because when Sakura went out of her house to go and capture the card, the whole setting was different. And we had another card doing that. I actually thought it was only one card, but no, there were 2 cards in action. And the card that made Akiho sleep was the one that Sakura was going for, and I missed the rollerblades so much. So it was very nice seeing Sakura go for it, using the rollerblades and, you know, just flying around together with the gravity card. I loved it. This was probably the best action scene we've had in Clear Card so far, and episode 9 had a very nice action scene, so episode 10 was amazing as well. And I think that this action scene was even better than the one in episode 9. And so she had to go running after the card, and then she thought about using Kero as a way of capturing it together with the gravity card. I actually thought she was going to use the lucid card to disappear, and so the card wouldn't see her and she would catch it. But no, she used the gravity card in Kero, and they both met, and then she was able to actually capture this card. interesting thing is that this card is this news card, a little different from the sleep card that we had in Sakura cards. But this news card is actually very fast, because you wouldn't think about a news or a sleep card being fast. You know, you would think that this card would be very kind of lazy, it would be very like stoic, but no, it was very fast and it was very hard for Sakura to capture. And then there was another card, which was the Labyrinth card, that was trapping her house inside of it, creating that maze. And well, thinking about maze, I think that the Glow cards, they had a maze card, didn't they? There was an episode, I remember that there was an episode in which we had a maze in the original one, so that's very interesting. So that's basically all that happened. I liked the interaction between Akihou and Yuna as well, that appeared in the last part of this episode. We had a little bit of Mei-ling. Mei-ling is now a different person, I think. It seems that she is very nice towards Sakura, and that's a new thing. I liked that. I also liked the little bit of interaction between Sakura and her father. We also had a very beautiful picture of her mother, and I think that's all. So far, great episode. Episode 10 was gorgeous. I actually think this episode stepped it up a notch, and it really brought us something else. So episode 10 of Clear Card, amazing. But I want to hear from you. Please leave your comments with your opinions on episode 10, and let's talk about it. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and until next time, bye bye.